Do you love berries as much as I do? Today I'm going to show you how to make a berry crisp using frozen berries so you can make it any time of the year. Let's get going. The first thing you will need is a lemon. I put it on my grocery list. They actually gave me a lime. We're gonna use it anyway, it'll be just fine. You're going to cut it in half and juice half of it. I mean, sometimes that happens, right? I put lemon in the cart and when I get home and I'm unpacking the groceries, I see I have a lime instead. You know, I could go back and change it, but it's really not that big of a deal because in this recipe, this little bit of lime juice and the zest is really not gonna make that big of a difference. So it's totally fine. Don't panic if this happens to you. Just go ahead and use it. All will be well. Once we've done that, we're going to zest that half of the peel. There we go. To this, we are going to add a tablespoon of maple syrup and our frozen berries. Okay, we'll mix this all and put it in a baking dish. Go ahead and mix it and make sure all the maple syrup and the lime juice and that zest gets distributed throughout. Okay, then we'll put it in. My goodness, that was easy, wasn't it? So fast to just throw that together. Next, we're gonna prepare the crisp topping. Our topping is made from oats, which are a whole grain, so you know they're good for you. We're going to take a third of this out and put it in the blender and blend it until it's the consistency of flour. We'll just make our own oat flour. Done. How easy was that? So once we have the oat flour, we're going to put it in a bowl so we can mix it with the rest of the crisp ingredients. There we go. So we add in the rest of the oats, the ones we did not turn into flour. So add some sugar, chopped walnuts, chia seeds. This is salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. We're going to mix these together until they're well combined. Just a couple, oops, had to run away. Another one. Just a couple of stirs until it's all mixed well. And then to this, we're going to add our oil and some maple syrup to keep it combined. So here we go, we have 2 tablespoons of oil. This is coconut oil. And 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Mix that up until it's really well combined, all distributed throughout. Perfect. Now we're going to put it on top of the berries. So it's very simple. You just pour it right over the top. Like that, kind of spread it out. And we will bake this at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes and it will be done. While that's baking, let's talk about some of the ingredients that we put into our crisp to make it a little bit healthier. There's 3 things that I really love about this recipe. Number 1, it has whole grain in the form of those whole rolled oats, okay? Number 2, we added walnuts. Number 3, we added chia seeds. So let's start off talking about the whole grain oats. Now, if you've listened to me talk at all before, you know I feel passionately about whole grains. Here's why I love whole grains. Whole grains add in a lot of fiber. They also add in vitamins and minerals, including B vitamins, and they add in some protein and healthy fats. they are a great addition to your diet, a good way to boost nutrition, and because of the fiber content, they promote satiety, which is just that feeling of being full. Anytime you can add whole grains, I fully suggest that you add them into your meals and snacks. We also added in walnuts and chia seeds. Both of these are good sources of omega-3 fatty acids. They're packed with them, which is great because omega-3 fatty acids have been shown in research to be linked to a lower risk of heart disease, which is something we would all like, right? So they're very good for you, very healthy fats. On top of that, walnuts and chia seeds both provide a lot of fiber and a good amount of protein. So studies have shown that protein, when eaten with a meal or a snack, can promote that feeling of satiety. It actually helps your brain to feel like, oh, I've had enough food, I feel full, which is great, right? If we want long-lasting energy and we want to feel good after we eat something, we're going for that satiety factor, right? So we're going to add in the walnuts and the chia seeds for those components. Now, if you look at this recipe as a whole, we also have the berries, and blueberries and strawberries is what I added specifically, but berries are great. They are power-packed with antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and a good amount of fiber. So when you eat this dessert, you are getting a lot of really great nutrition. So you can feel really great about feeding this to your family because it is full of good fiber, vitamins, minerals, and protein, as well as those good healthy fats that we want. Let's go check on it. Here it is out of the oven. It's all bubbly, you can hear the berries down there all mixed up and bubbly. Now it's time to scoop this out and enjoy. Oh, did you hear that? The lovely crunch. Oh, it's perfect. It smells wonderful. It's beautiful, berry crisp. I hope that you enjoy it. I'll bring you some in just a second.
No, yeah, don't start yet.
Okay. I don't want you to watch me film, so go. Please. I know you didn't leave.